Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Blues 1975. Using words on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug me. Long Blues 1975.
This is T2, the arcade game running on the SNES, released by LGM but developed by Probe in 1993 and released on the original arcade machine. T2, the arcade game, released by Midway in 1991 and based on that there movie there. It's a 1 or 2 simultaneous player, well, light gun game where there are 7 levels. You start in the future, then you travel back in time. I believe you're John Connor on the first level, and then you become a T-800, or basically Arnie, and you have to protect John Connor. Boring random fact, Arnie, Robert Patrick and Edward Furlong, at least for the arcade, all reprised voicing duties, so you know they were sampled and put into the game. Whether they are in this, I do not know. I was going to say Sarah Connor. Linda Hamilton refused, much like she refused to be in all the sequels apart from this new one, Dark Fate, coming out very soon, which I really couldn't give a shit about. I'll be back, more like I'll be woke. Now this was released on this, the SNES DOS. Apparently the DOS version is incredibly close to the arcade, but back then you needed an absolute behemoth of a machine to run it when it came to memory. It was released on the Game Boy, which, believe it or not, it's a pretty good port, and the Mega Drive and the Master System. Master System version is ambitious and therefore a bit rubbish. The Mega Drive version doesn't feature scaling as you would expect. And they just redrew the sprites, and it really isn't very good. This, however, we had high hopes for back in the day, and I've never actually played it before because obviously the SNES could scale sprites. Now, since it was a light gun game, you could use the Menacer on the Mega Drive, which was a crap light gun, or you could use a Super Scope on the SNES. What moron thought you wanted an off-the-shoulder? The little black off-the-shoulder number. On-the-shoulder rocket launcher. They should have just gone the route of Konami with lethal enforcers and given you a bog standard light gun. Anyway, let's get into it. Obviously, we'll be playing. I'm playing this on my Superboy S. I'll be playing it using a crosshair. Now, I have a gameplay of the arcade machine, which is really quite impressive. But basically, it's a 10p and or quarter gobbler and designed just to, well, shit find your face quite a lot. And yeah, but you've got limited continues on this. Los Angeles, July 11, 2029. 3 billion, that's 3/4 of the population. Then, right, Terminator 1, Terminator 2. I see what you did because it could be 2-player. Energy, bottom left. Gunpowder, bottom right. There is, I had a quick go just to check the controls actually when I say I never played it. And I can tell you this, that Hunter Killer wasn't there then. So there appears to be a level of randomness. Right, as you can see, it's not mind-blowing graphics, but they do, a head pop off, they do scale quite nicely, and there are lots of different size ones. Then you've got these drop boxes at the bottom, because you will run out of ammunition, and grenade. Look at that, so much for my perimeter, he just walked behind it. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass when they sit there and do this. I know it's adding some level of, well, not strategy, difficulty, challenge to it, but they just sit there and get shot in the back of the head, and then you get the blame. Right. I always would have wanted if they did a proper Terminator 3, because that's what they should have done. Cameron should have done Terminator 3 around about 1995 and not let it get out of hand with this constant, we're going to do a new movie and set up a new trilogy shit that never worked. I mean, Bale's one. Christ, you could take a Terminator out with a standard gun. Now I wanted those purple laser thingies. Like you would have, like you should have in this bit. Why have I got a machine gun? The other thing that springs to mind is pipe bombs are what Carl Reese used in the first movie. I don't recall T-800s using them. I'm guessing they don't have purple lasers. Yeah, it's your fault for sitting in front of me. Purple lasers, because would it have been too demanding? And I mean in the arcade, not just on this. But they're cool, mind. The animation's nice. It's not terrible graphics. And I don't think, other than Operation Thunderbolt, I can recall a sort of shooting into the screen game where people scaled towards you. Right. Get them. They regen. That's kind of cool. I mean, Could we have had better scaling graphics? I don't even know what the reviews were for this at the time. I'm imagining it did quite well because everyone had a chubby, a full-on robot chubby. Points for that quote. It's not Terminator, but it came out in the same year. Yeah, for Terminator. Hey, who remembers a toy line? That's right, a toy line on an R-rated 15 certificate movie. Well, there was a toy line on Aliens as well. I forgot I got rockets. Which are really useless, to be perfectly honest, if I get to the end boss, which I still haven't worked out how to kill, even though I could kill him in the arcade. Is there health? Health would be nice. Like I said, I'm assuming I'm John Connor at this point. I'm a friggin' death machine, is what I am. The music's really nice, but I would have liked the iconic music from the movies. Right, when you get that one right in front of you and you shoot in the face and he moves his head, here's something I noticed from the Terminator movies. You ever notice, right, if you whack a Terminator in the face with an iron bar, when he's got, like, skin around it, you know, he's in human-esque cyborg form, his head moves and then he moves it slowly back, like, look at me, I'm badass and indestructible. However, once all their skin gets blown off, have you ever noticed, if you hit them in the face with an iron bar again, they don't even move. Basically, they're harder without their skin. Obviously, it's just how they filmed it. Just saying, though, I noticed it. Not that that's relevant. See, look, there you go. That's relevant to this. Wow. Normally you can't hit them with rockets. Normally I should get a white stick. Yeah, it's. I mean, you could argue it's a better game in the arcade because this is a sort of short burst action you want, but to drop 29, 35 quid on it, I would have got bored, Terminator or not, quite quickly. Unless, no, it wasn't on that 6-in-1 cartridge thing they did for that bazooka rubbish thing that no one bought. Right, 5 continues. Really? Look, I think you can destroy the wall, yeah. And then you've got more victims sat in front of you. I do like the fact that they continue without their head for a little bit. They're like chickens. Only made out of metal and intent on ripping your face off. I don't want to live in a world when that's chickens. This just makes it... I mean, do I get penalties for shooting them? I possibly should, since there's only 1/4 of humanity left, but this bit here is just irritating. To be fair, it's in the arcade, but... you just can't avoid them because of the different heights of the 800s. Nah. Friendly fire. Their fault for getting in front. I mean, if you played this back in the day on any version or the arcade, but particularly this, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played it with the Super Scope. And how did it fare with the bazooka? I'm guessing on the shoulder. Not very well. That was a stupid idea. To be fair, that wasn't the arcade game's fault, was it? Or the conversion's fault. Probe's fault, if you will. One voice sample for everyone, and it's a bird. Oh, this gun's sexy, I didn't know that. Oh, it's the SAS Terminators that are all gold. Only they don't need parachutes because they're rock hard. What's that? Merv Warhead. Merv? Did it say Merv? One shot. What's that beepy noise? Oh, smart. I should have waited. To be fair, I didn't memorise what a smart bomb looks like. Not targets destroyed. I'll never save humanity. You'll never play for Yorkshire, no offence. That one does lock on then. Oh, T2, I'm guessing that's a credit. Either that or the game just broke the fourth wall and is self-aware. They are lock on then. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that, they're seeking cover. Oh no, he just walked through. He's Casper, the friendly Terminator. Oh, really don't miss shooting the drop boxes. You will need them. Oh, that can't lock on. Concrete confuses it. Do you know what? I mean, I know the arcade machine is, oh, not this shit again, really nice tasty graphics, but surely they could have done something a little bit better with this. I know it's got the scaling effect, which is kind of cool. Obviously, I'm playing it for a really shit AV cable, but... Excuses, always with the excuses. Alright. Hope I get you. Wait, there's no one... Oh, hello. See, there's no one there. Why are you throwing shit? I'm basing these zones on the arcade. There. And then you got the top. And then you got the middle and the bottom. I think. I don't know. I do know that the rockets are friggin' useless against this. And just get prepared to get shot in the face a lot. It's just another day at the office. There you go. I don't know I'm doing any damage. I can see shit blow up. It doesn't make it really obvious. Hey! Where you've got to bloody shoot him. I know I'm about to die. Right. Dominated. Right. Yeah, that T2 gave me back a continue. Right, so yeah. That. I think. I know we're disappointed it doesn't have the amazing screen from the arcade, which you got from the teaser trailer. Where, you see Arnie with his red eyes. It's a troop carrier. Yoink. Battlefield complete, sorry. There you go, T2, the arcade game, running on the SNES. Right, it's running on my Superboy, but yeah, it's alright. I mean, what are you going to do with a crosshair shooter? I quite like it, but I don't know, maybe it could have been better, knowing the grunts of the SNES, but as always, I'd love to know what you think. Think, oh, look at me, 82% accurate terminated. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back. Sorry, I had to. Bye.